Hey everybody, it's John from RELICS, and oh boy do I got a story for you guys today. I had another encounter with a scammer on eBay. These people just seem to be coming out of the woodwork, and I have a belief that it's probably because of the stuff that I've started selling. I've been selling a lot more collectible stuff. If you can see above my head here, I've got a bunch of collectible stuff. I really like it, but it really does bring out the people with the sloped foreheads and the ears that stick out like this. They are incredibly difficult to deal with. They are just these people. They breathe in through their mouth, and then they breathe out through their mouth. So yeah, and they probably have to think about reciting their ABCs. It's really difficult, but I sold a lot of Atari joysticks on eBay, and I had them listed for $30, and they were listed forever. And we're thinking about selling the building here because I bought it for like $60,000, and now it's worth $100,000. So in 5 years, I'm going to make $40,000 on a flip that I did like in 2017, 2018. I can't remember when, but I bought this building and I can make a ton of money. I could pay everything off and kind of just do what I want to do. And I'm thinking that might be a good idea. So I'm rambling, but I've been trying to clear stuff out. If you notice, my shelf behind me is a little empty. I've been packing some stuff up. I've been doing some deals on eBay. I've been selling some stuff on whatnot. But I had a lot of Atari joysticks. And it didn't say just Atari joysticks. It said Atari controllers, PC parts, and parts. So it's just like a hodgepodge lot of stuff that you put together because you don't want to list it individually. Long story short, I had it listed for $30. Somehow this guy buys it for $18. Either I sent him a really good offer, like a 40% off or 30% off, 35% off offer or something, and he took it. And everything was in the photographs. You could see everything, like all the different types of joysticks. And to be honest, I don't know all the joysticks. Like, I don't know that. I'm not that nerdy to where I'm like, oh my gosh, this is a joystick for a Neo Geo or a Sega Genesis Ultra Blaster or whatever. I don't know. So I just put all that stuff in a lot and sold it as Atari, computer, and parts lot. Well, he gets it, and he sends me a message after a couple days. He'd had it for a couple days. Now, I sold this lot for parts or repair, and it was untested. So he sends me a message, and he goes, the white one with the red button is Nintendo, not Atari. And so, I'm like, oh, here we go. Here we go. You know it. You know what's getting ready to happen. And I just said nice. I typed out nice and sent him the message. And I didn't hear from him for like a day or two. And he sends me a message back, and he said, don't have the Nintendo that this controller goes with. And I'm like, I don't care. I mean, it don't matter to me. But I said the listing said Atari and computer and parts. It is parts. I am not sure what you're saying, but you may do with the item as you see fit. Now, what I would like to tell the guy to do at this point is I'd like to tell him like the old Rock would say back in the Attitude Era. I'd like for him to say, you can take that controller and you can shine it real nice. You can turn that thing sideways and you can shove it right up your candy ass. But I didn't tell him that because I figured that would be wrong. Oh, and I might use a dirty word, so I guess it's a little late to give you the warning now. But if you have a time machine, go back 3 minutes and you'll be okay. And I said, you can do with it as you see fit. And he says, they are not compatible parts for Atari. You should have shown the cords as well as the connectors is completely different. Well, I thought in the title when I told him that it was Atari and computer and parts, that it was pretty obvious that an Atari controller is for an Atari and parts are for parts, and a computer controller is going to be different anyways. And he goes, and so like I'm perfectly fine. I'm like, we're going to continue on this conversation, and he, like I said, he said they are not compatible for parts for Atari. You should have shown the cords and the connectors is completely different. And I said, I never said they were all compatible for Atari. I said they were for Atari and computers and parts. It's right in the title. Please enjoy your controllers. Have a great day. You got them for almost half price. Please enjoy the items that you purchased. So he messages me back and he says, it's not for Atari nor computers. Which computer? Not PC or Mac. And I said, it falls under parts. Have a good day. He says, I'll take the partial refund 1/9 and have good day or better day. And I said, you got what was listed in the photos. You are fabricating a problem so that you can get money back. You got exactly what was in the photos and what was listed in the title. I can't make it more clear than this is the hill I will die on. I am not giving you anything for selling you exactly what was pictured for almost half price and precisely explained in the sentence you have read before that you had to read before you even clicked on the listing. This will be the final conversation that I have with you over the subject. Have a good day. And then I blocked him. I just blocked him. Hopefully that didn't get on anything important here. I got water going down my monitor here. But, so I blocked the feller, and now he is no longer able to ever buy from me again. So I was like, that sucks. It's not that great. I'm figuring I'm going to get a negative feedback out of this. And lo and behold, the negative feedback never came, and neither did the neutral feedback. So I don't know if the guy's going to leave me negative feedback, but I did have a lady buy a Guitar Hero controller from me. I sold a Guitar Hero controller to her, shipped it out the very next day, upgraded the shipping from parcel to priority on my dime, not her dime. I paid for it. And just like everything else that's oversized with the United States Postal Service, the thing didn't get there. It absolutely took its sweet old time going from Johnny's house to this person's house in Florida or wherever. So she leaves me a negative feedback and says, the item hasn't arrived yet. And I'm like, you didn't message me. I didn't know that it hadn't arrived yet. People, the feedback section of a buyer or feedback section of a seller's feedback page is not the place for communication. You don't go and leave feedback and expect communication, because I can tell you, if you buy something from Johnny here and you leave me negative feedback, I don't care. I'm not going to help you at all. And I think all eBay sellers should do the exact same thing. We're dealing with people in these collectibles categories that, as I said, breathe in through the mouth and out through the mouth. They're mouth breathers, and they don't think. They don't have a clear thought about, wow, maybe I should just send them a message because I spent $80 on this item and I haven't got it yet. Maybe I'll just send them a message. No, the first thing that pops into these people's minds is, I'm going to leave them a negative feedback because I haven't got my item yet. Well, guess what, lady? We contacted eBay. They removed it. You suck. And guess what? You got your item. It got there today. So you got your item. We got the negative feedback removed. So that leaves plenty of room for this dill hole to leave me a negative feedback whenever he decides that I get the negative feedback I deserve, because I wouldn't give him back money for free because he got exactly what he ordered on eBay. So that seems to be par for the course. So for anyone out there that thinks it's cool to see these people on YouTube selling stupid toys, selling stupid cards like this, selling these dumb Cabbage Patch Kid cards, throw them in the trash, because it's not worth selling. Because guess what? You're going to get raked over the coals in your feedback section, because these people that buy this stuff, they're emotional creatures. I don't know what's up with them. They just leave negative feedback all the time. You can see it with anyone inside that's making YouTube videos out there. Commonwealth, you can see Dave. All these people, they're like, oh, I got another negative feedback today. Got another negative feedback. You got another negative feedback because you went from selling antiques and cool stuff like that with people that aren't mentally deranged to selling stuff that you're just running into more crazy people out there. I don't care. What are you going to do? Unsubscribe from me? I'm telling you the truth. You can sell antiques and stuff to people, and I sold that stuff for years and got absolutely very few negative feedbacks. I'd go 12, I'd go 20 months, and then, oh, here's a negative feedback. And most of the time it was Johnny's fault. But since I started selling pop culture crap and collectibles, it draws in the sloped-headed, big-eared, mouth-breathing people who just are impatient, and they're the worst part of society. Not all of the people that are buying this stuff, but just the people. There's a segment of, they're entitled. They're this gentle parenting generation that was raised, and their parents never told them no, and they got participation trophies for just going out and showing up. And now they expect everything to be their way. The Amazon has catered to them. Amazon has given, they've given them the hawk tua. Oh, you're upset. Let me get you happy here. And the fact of the matter is that I'm to the point to where I don't care anymore. I'm not giving these people anything that they don't deserve. If I'm wrong, if Johnny's wrong, Johnny will make it right, and Johnny will give their money back. But just because you think there's a problem and you think you deserve something from me, you're stealing money from my family. I've had so many bad experiences with, it's not eBay, but I mean eBay. I have a whole other rant about that. I do see eBay. I wish somebody would come and just really give them a run for their money. I wish something like Macari or Posh or one of these other websites could just take away the profit from eBay, so they'd get rid of this stupid pay-per-click nonsense. I could just rant on eBay all evening, but we're about 11 minutes and 31 seconds into this video, and I'm probably at about, I was at like 8,000 subscribers, so I'm probably at about 5,000 subscribers right now, because I've probably made some of you mad about my comments about people who collect stuff, like pop culture stuff, and I'm that guy too. Look at everything here. Like, I collect stuff, but I'm a Gen Zer. I'm 1979, and I understand that things happen and that it's not always the seller's fault. But there's just these people out there that just think everything's my fault. Like I have control. Like I can control the post office. Like I can be there and standing at their mailbox. Oh, my package got stolen. Well, that's not my fault. I didn't steal your package. It's your job to make sure your mailbox is secure, not mine. What am I going to do? Hey, let me hand deliver your package and stand outside your condo to make sure somebody don't steal your package because you don't live in a place that has a place where people can deliver mail without it being stolen. Not my fault. Not my problem. You guys have a good day. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. What do you got to lose? I'm just a raving lunatic that makes videos about eBay. You guys have a good day, and God bless you.